stuck between my rights and my wrongs. Second guessing what I'm doing. Like, am I really there for my boy? Not enough, but if I'm paying child support, do the making for time that I've lost. Whole time paying this court system. Can't even call my little man a game system, cause my checks be short. And if your bag too short, well, you had to miss a month. Slipping up, I gotta pick it up. Grind limitless, but it got your folks like, yeah, I hope you don't get caught. Like I missed them payments on purpose. Cause you see I failed and I'm hurting. Ain't had no job, so no working. Or the job I work is not working.
Shalom, this is your Ark. Y'all, it's Magnified, coming back with another informative video. I titled this video, "The Child Support Agency is in fact an arm of the state." But before I tackle this subject, as always, I must state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth, nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, let's get to it. Okay, guys, it's time to get this right wisdom, this right knowledge, and this right understanding, okay? And put a lot of this nonsense to bed. Because you have someone teaching everyone that the child support agency is separate and it's not an arm of the state. He's trying to make it seem as though the child support agency is a federal government agency acting inside the state, which is far from the truth, guys. When I say far from the truth, it's far from the truth. So now, I'm going to give you all 3 witnesses to put this thing to bed. This is not going to take 20 minutes to explain to you guys, to try to beat something in your head, to try to beat something in you guys' heads to make you all believe something that's not true, okay? It don't take long to explain the truth, so let's get to this truth. So now, as we all can see, we're coming from where? Our first witness. The first witness is what? The Federal Manual of Child Support. As you all can see, Section 8 Child Support Enforcement Program, okay? So we're going to go down to the famous line this person misquotes, okay, to deceive people, to have people believe in something that is not. And by him misquoting this line, he actually made a religion out of it, and he's deceiving people by the hundreds. So now let's go back and correct this deception, okay? So let's go down to the state road. Here we go, the state road, right? Okay, cool. Now let's scroll down to the 4th paragraph. 4th paragraph, right here. Top line, guys, it states what? Each state is required to designate a single and separate organizational unit of state government. Of what? Of state government. Of what? Of state government. Not of federal government, but of state government. What? To administer its child support program. And it's just that simple. But what this person do is, he read and stop right here. Each state is required to designate a single and separate organizational unit. But he forget this part that follows behind it. Of state government. Not of federal government, but of state government. Okay? So, again, this is more facts, more proof, more truth. This is one witness. So now let's go and see, is it a single separate unit in the state by itself? You know, which means that it's not attached to any other state agency. It's its own state agency. It's a single separate state agency acting on behalf of the state, which is an arm of the state. It's not attached to any other state agency. That was single and separate organizational unit means. Not single from the state, not a part of the state. No, it's a state's creation that's acting single and separate apart from any other state created agency, like all other state created agencies are single and separate. No different. But let's further prove that. Let's go to Virginia. Okay, as you all can see, we're coming from Virginia.gov, okay? Just to further prove that all state agencies are a single and separate unit of that state, which makes that unit an arm of the state. Okay, they're not attached to any other state agencies. As we all can see, this states what? Family and health agencies. Not agency, but agencies, meaning more than one. More than one. They're all single and separate units acting on behalf of the state as arms. Now let's stroll up. As you all can see, Department for Aging and Rehabilitation Services. This is its own single and separate organizational unit acting as an arm of the state. Let's go to the next one. Assistive Technology Loan Fund Authority is another single and separate agency acting on behalf of the state, which is an arm of the state. Let's continue to scroll up. Department of Behavior, Health, and Development Services is also another single and separate state unit acting on behalf of the state. It's not attached to any other unit or any other agency in the state. It's its own separate entity. It's an arm of the state. It's a state-created entity acting separate and on its own. Let's continue. Let's scroll down. Let's see if we can find a child support agency, guys. But all these, each and every one of them are single and separate state organizational units acting on behalf of their own, which are all arms of the state. Let's continue. Let's go to page 2. Page 2, right? We have Northern Virginia Mental Health Institute, another single and separate agency acting on behalf of the state, which is an arm of the state. All these are state-created agencies. This one is Office of Children's Services, is what a single and separate unit acting on behalf of the state, which is an arm of the state. Let's continue. Department of Social Services. Look at here, which is what? A single and separate state agency acting on behalf of the state. It's an arm of the state. Let's click on it. The Virginia Department of Social Services, VDSS, is a state supervised and local administered social service system. Okay? So again, it's a state agency. That's it. That's all. So this is two witnesses, okay? Single and separate by itself. It's a creation of the state that operates its own business or its own entity separate from any other state agency. That's it. That's all. So now, let's go to the third witness. Out of mouth at three witnesses, let two or three witnesses let each matter be established. It's the second one. Now let's go to the third one and put them to bed. Okay, now as you all can see, this is the third witness. The third witness we're going to use is what? Legal authorities. Okay, so the person that's telling y'all that child support is in fact a single separate unit and is not a part of the state, he doesn't have any legal authority to support that. Without legal authority, you always lose your cases. Always. Why? Because the judges will what? Which is the court, will quote the legal authorities to support its argument of declining or dismissing your case. That's what they do. And this here go one right here. Let's pick it up at the top. It states, pursuant to the long applied interpretations of the 11th Amendment, a suit generally may not be maintained directly against the state itself or against an agency or department of the state unless the state has waived its sovereign immunity. Case law to support that. So when you go into these courts trying to sue these arms of the state, known as the agency, that agency has sovereign immunity and you cannot sue it. But let's continue. It states, let's scroll up to the top. As several courts have concluded, the Virginia Department of Social Services is a state department protected by the 11th Amendment. So it's what? It's a state agency. And it's just that simple. These are case laws further proving the fact. This person who's telling y'all to do so can't find one case law that states that the agency is not an arm of the state. Not one. This is clear. Straight to the point. It says what it says. Let's continue. It says, let's scroll down some more. In the parentheses, finding, at the top, parentheses, finding, county level social services departments protected by the 11th Amendment. Then he wondered why all his clients are going into the court losing. Let's continue. Virginia statute creates the Department of Social Services within the executive branch and grants the supervising commissioner authority to create divisions such as the Division of Child Support Enforcement. Case laws to support that. That's three case laws right there. Back to back to back. Out of the mouth of three witnesses, let each matter be established. Let's continue. Where we at right here? It states, the DCSE is also akin to a state department, as it has no authority or identity other than that derives from the state and the Department of Social Services. So again, guys, these are arms of the state. Case law is supporting everything that I'm saying. If you guys don't want to listen to case law, continue to go to court and lose. It's just that simple. But we know, those who have common sense, that you must have legal authority on your side to win any case. That's it. That's all. Let's continue. Finding, DCSE protected by 11th Amendment. Accordingly, the 11th Amendment bars this suit unless Virginia waives its sovereign immunity or Congress validly abrogates that immunity. Okay? So again, with that being said, that's all I'm going to do for today. Out of the mouth of two or three witnesses, let each matter be established. I gave y'all three witnesses and about 6 case laws to support those 3 witnesses. So that's all I'm going to do for today. It's that simple, man. It don't take 20 minutes to explain something so simple. Get your mind right. Understand what's going on. My next video is going to be more of his client's cases to show y'all that he don't know what he's talking about and continue to lose. So with that being said, you all be blessed. If you need my help, hit me up in my email at y'allismagnified@gmail.com. With that being said again, I say shalom.